Welcome to the Malta International Airport. We designed the new food court, providing an experience for locals and travelers alike. It's an experience based on continuous discovery, thus providing a sense of wonder and delight. It's an experience spread over 1,000 square meters of retail space, providing 6 different units of food outlets, but also providing spaces of relaxation, providing spaces for temporary workspaces, places for meeting. It's a very, very vibrant and bustling space. Airports are these weird places in between places. They are a step through a journey. They are the middle ground between where you've been and where you're going. So what we wanted to create in this space is an oasis, a place where you can pause, you can take a break, and you can reflect on your journey. At the same time, we wanted to keep a reference to the local culture. So we have the steel arches, we have the stone ceilings, we have the flex stone patterns, obviously maintaining a contemporary interpretation of such cultural items. At the center of this double volume is a focal point, being the bar, the sort of metaphorical watering hole. It anchors the space, creating a reference point at the lower level. Obviously, coming up from the upper level, you won't be able to see the bar. Instead, you get a completely different experience within the same space, because you get a glimpse of what's happening at the lower level, but you get to experience it through a series of revelations. At the lower level, you find the main dining space, where 6 unique outlets with their own branding, their own identity, they sort of manage to blend in together to create one homogeneous space. The further you go in the food court, you start noticing subtle changes in the material palette. However, it still reads as one holistic space. At the very end of the food court, one would find the lounge area, characterized by the curved backlit wall. Its quality of lighting reminds us of the peace and calm that one would associate with a conservatory. The food court is located at the basement level of a relatively large building. So obviously the link with the outside, the relationship with the outside does not exist. However, as we do with our general design practice, we've taken these design constraints and challenges and converted them into design briefs and design opportunities. This gave us the ability to create spaces like the conservatory, spaces like the double volume, and spaces like the mezzanine. From a thermal comfort point of view, such a position is brilliant, because there is no thermal exchange happening with the outside. However, from a ventilation point of view, this poses a significant engineering challenge. So sensors were introduced at user level that work together with a BMS, with a building management system, that controls the fresh air supply, making sure that fresh air is supplied only where and when it is needed, therefore mitigating the use of unnecessary resources. We also introduced thermal insulation to ensure a thermal break between the food outlets, because you don't want to be in a situation where one food outlet is preparing ice cream, for example, and the next back of house is operating a pizza oven. Overall, this project was an exercise for us in creating spaces that are aesthetically engaging, spaces that function, spaces that work, and at the same time they are resilient in terms of the materials that are used, in terms of the functions that are employed, and in terms of the technology that's embedded within these projects.